Do I just wait a second or do I go now? Welcome to your Sierra baseball game. Today we have your Sierra Wolverines versus the visiting Santa Rosa Bearcats. The game is scheduled to start in 12:30, so in around 7 minutes, I'll be back. Well, Mr. Will be back to announce your starting lineups.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rockland, California, here at Sierra College for today's home game between your Sierra College Wolverines and the visiting Santa Rosa Junior College Bearcats. This is game one of a three-game series this week between your Wolverines and the Bearcats. Game two will take place Thursday down in Santa Rosa, and we will finish right back here in Rockland on Saturday with game three of the series. For those here in the stadium today, wanted to let you know your family and friends can watch along too. We are going to be live streaming on YouTube. It will be live on YouTube right now. Sierra College Baseball Live. Once again, that's Sierra College Baseball Live on YouTube. And let's go ahead and get ready for our starting lineups. First, the lineup for the visiting Bearcats. Leading off for the Bearcats, number one, center fielder Alex Leopard. Batting second, number three, shortstop Andrew Lombardi. Batting third, number 34, first baseman Connor Sharpio. Batting fourth, number 18, second baseman Joe Brown. Batting fifth, number 16, designated hitter Jake McCoy. Batting sixth, number 21, left fielder Bryce Cannon. Batting seventh, number 14, right fielder Quinn Medin. Batting eighth, number 9, third baseman Keenan Morris. And batting ninth, number 4, catcher Ty Blakely. Starting on the mound for the Bearcats, number 25, Heckley Robello. I totally jacked that one up. No, no, it's fine. Okay. When it goes, just leave it on. Let them play until you know they're ready to play, and you can kind of just hit the other one to start it and then stop it. Put it next side. Okay. Go ahead and start. And now it's time to introduce your Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. Batting second, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Batting third, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. Batting fourth, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Batting fifth, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Batting sixth, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. And batting seventh, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon. Batting eighth, number 26, catcher Bradley Morris. And batting ninth, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. On the mound for your Wolverines, number 28, Guy Peterson. And ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we honor our nation with the national anthem. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sierra College for today's second to the last week of the regular season as the Wolverines face Santa Rosa, top-ranked team in Northern California, Santa Rosa Bear Cubs. and be taking on Delta for the final week next week before we begin playoff play in the Triple C 2A Northern California playoffs to determine who's going to go out to the Final Four. Should be a good one today as 24-8 Bear Cubs come to town with 24-9 Wolverines. Leading off for the Bear Cubs, number 1, center fielder Alex Leopard. And so we are ready to go. Kai Peterson on the hill for the Wolverines, and a swing and a miss. And that first strike comes at 2:33. Take that, 1-1. Another big swing for the leadoff man, center fielder Alex Leopard. Comes into the game today, batting .323 on the season. Quick throw down to first. And he will sit down with K. Now batting, number 3, shortstop Aiden Lombardi. So we got a correction on that name there right before the game started. So Aiden, not Andrew. Apparently we got an Andrew on the team too, and that was the person I looked for the name. So. Counts even to Aiden Lombardi. Be a little bit low for the second ball. 2-1. Make that 3-1 now. Okay, full count now from Kai Peterson to Aiden Lombardi, the shortstop. Aiden batting .315, right behind Alex Leopard. And he fouls that one off to the right, headed out to the Sierra College softball field here, located, kind of in back of us to the right. Softball field is adjacent to the right side of the baseball field here to the outfield. And so he's going to get the walk. And be the first one on. Now batting number 34, first baseman Connor Sharpio. So the number 3 batter for the Bear Cubs comes to the plate. And the first pitch from Peterson, way outside. Nice strike from Peterson. Pitched a little high, but Morris, no problem getting up there to it. Quick jump up. I got this. Three and one, the count to Sharpio. Batting leader for the Bear Cubs, 421 on the season. Played in all 32 games. Actually started all 32 games too. So he will get his free base. Now batting number 18, second baseman Joe Brown. So with the two free passes on, 2 on, 1 out, and there is first pitch to Brown. And there's the strike. Which comes in a little low, 2-1 with 1 out. Swing, that one's going to go foul off to the right side. I think that was headed for the soccer field here. Evens up the count, 2-2. A lot of movement, but it will be inside. Full count to Joe Brown, the number 4 batter for Santa Rosa. And the big swing and a miss will sit him down with the second K of this first inning for Santa Rosa. Now batting, number 16, designated hitter, Jake McCoy. And another swing there. So that's 2 strikes to Jake McCoy, the designated hitter. He's number 3 batter on the statistics chart here for Santa Rosa. 336 on the season. Started in 29 of those games. Played in all but one. 336. But the one thing about him, well, he's the home run leader by far. 10 home runs on the year, doubling the closest, and that's Connor Sharpia, runner at first. And he will swing and be the third out here in the top of the first. We're going to go to the bottom. Still scoreless. All right, so we are getting ready to go. Hector Rebello on the mound for Santa Rosa, and I sure hope that's right. If I'm massacring the name, please feel free to let me know in the chat here. Rebello, 5.88 ERA on the season. 4 wins, 3 losses in 10 appearances. Four of those 10 appearances were starts by Rebello. 49 innings pitched. So one of the key starters. Big guy. Yeah, 6'4", 190 from Hilo, Hawaii. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, Jason Harris. Yeah, you got to pause the music first. Getting in some technical changes here as getting in the backups coming in and showing them the equipment, getting everything all set. And Harris watches that one pass. Pretty much eye level, so it's going to be high. 1-1 to count to Jason Harris. Center fielder and leading off today for your Wolverines. Swings, and now it's going to go into shallow right. The ball drops out of the glove of Quinn Medin. And so Harris is going to say, thank you very much. I'll take 2 on that. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. So Chamiso steps to the plate with this wonderful sight, a runner at second. And he would like to get things started for the Wolverines. He's going to lay down the bunt, but unfortunately it rolls foul. There's no dirt down that third baseline, so Zach is going to have to take the long way home. So Chamiso wastes no time. He's dropping the bat down right now saying, hey, I'm going to try that again. Come on. Nope. Pull it back. Swing right above the pitcher's glove. He's going to get one, and Harris is going to be the first run to score. And the Wolverines are on the board. Now batting for Sierra College, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you. Kind of keep your hand going. And Hardiman, look at that, drops the bat down, showing the bunt himself. Unfortunately, it bounced back foul, so he will have strike 1 as he was getting ready to move Chamiso around. Wolverines going right for it, going to get that early lead. Pulls it back, and that's going to be inside for ball 1, 1-1 to Josh Hardiman. DH for the Wolverines. Josh batting .288 on the season. Pitch is going to be low and outside. Swing away. That's going to go deep into center right. And it looks like the center fielder, Alex Leopard, able to get underneath it for the out. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 14, third baseman, Jack Wise. First pitch to Wise is going to be high. So 1-0. Chamiso, the lone runner for the Wolverines at first. Those joining us late, we're here in the bottom of the first inning. The Wolverines lead this one 1-0. And that one fouled off to the right. One and two the count to Wise, Wolverines' third baseman. Quick checkup over at first base. Zach Chamiso, the base runner. 8 stolen bases so far on the season. Second most stolen bases for Sierra. And Wise swings foul. Count remains 1-2. Just bloops it out into right field, and Chamiso was long gone, already around second, and it will be safe at third. Now batting for your Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Paulini trying to lay the bunt down, and it just popped up and foul. Zach Chamiso holds up at third. Nice single there by Wise. And that pitch outside in the dirt. Paulini, 291 batter for the Wolverines. Drops it down, bunts it over to the pitcher, who stutters before throwing to first. I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but it's like throw one of the places. But that will be a score, and Wolverines now up by 2. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. So 2 outs now for the Wolverines as Phoenix Casillas, the sixth batter, steps to the plate. Ball goes off the catcher's foot. And so Jack Wise is going to take his free run over to his home, third base. One and one the count with two outs. And here's the pitch from Rebello. He says that catches the strike zone. Ooh, that one came off hot right into the Sierra dugout. Everybody okay down there? See all the players jumping out of the way really quick. Masayuki Kawashima. Good stop by the catcher, Blakely. Jack Wise, the base runner there at third, looking for an opportunity with perhaps a pass ball to be the third run for the Wolverines. Nice solid hit to the shortstop, but he's going to make the throw in time to first. That'll be the third out, but not before the Wolverines lead 2-0. Now batting for the Bear Cubs, number 21, left fielder Bryce Cannon. So going into the top of the second inning, Bryce Cannon leading things off for Santa Rosa. He'll be followed by the right fielder Quinn Medin. He'll be trailed by the third baseman Keenan Morris. 6, 7, and 8 batters for the Bear Cubs. Just a little breeze, the flag blowing out there in left field. You can see it blowing from right to left. Not sticking straight out, but there is some movement out there, so good breeze. Nice strike from Kai Peterson, the Sierra starter. 2-2 the count. Holds up on that. Deferral to the field ump says no, he didn't go. 3-2 the count. A grounder over to second, and Dylan Wells, the second baseman, makes the quick throw to first for the first out. Now batting number 14, right fielder Quinn Medin. Big swing on that first pitch, and it's going to go too short, where Zach Chamiso backs up and says, I got this one myself. For the second out. Now batting for the Bear Cubs, number 9, third baseman Keenan Morris. Drops the bat down, trying to show the bunt, but just missed it. Whoa, and that one's going to be inside. That'll be the walk for Medin. Excuse me, that was Morris. Now batting number 4, catcher Ty Blakely. Swing on that first pitch. Going to drop into right field. So he will get a base hit, and we're going to return to the top of the order for the Bear Cubs. Now batting number 1, center fielder Alex Leopard. So 2 on for Santa Rosa.
TJ, you had much practice on the fielding part?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. So that will be brand new for you.
Yeah, no. We did some gigs before, and we did that one day when I
Swing, and that one's going to go into right.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Or into left, Phoenix Casillas with the diving grab with a beautiful catch, and he will end the top of the second in a clutch situation. Wow, what a dive. Much more than just a straight F7 here. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. Wolverines leading 2-0. And so here we are in the bottom of the second. Sorry, folks, I had it on mute there, so you missed. That was Bradley Morris with the base hit, and he is now the runner on first. And Wells drops down the bunt along the third baseline. The throw is made in time, but his sacrificial effort pays off as Morris makes his way down to second. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. And the throw made in time, and so Morris going to be out at first. And we will go to the third with the Wolverines in the lead, 3-0. Leading off the third inning for Santa Rosa, number 3, shortstop Aiden Lombardi. And the first pitch from Peterson, nice movement, and it catches corner of the plate for strike one. Pitch gets away, 1-1 to count. Ooh, and that one is going to get away as well. 2-1 now the count to Lombardi. Wolverines started the game off. The only 2 scorers in the bottom of the first. And there goes Lombardi into center field, and Jason Harris slides over, makes the grab for the first out of the third inning. Now batting, number 34, first baseman Connor Sharpio. Sharpio, 5'10", 200 from Maria Carrillo High School in Santa Rosa. And I seem to remember him. I think he was playing on the Sonoma Stompers there in the summertime. But good hitter all the way around, and I know he was a good player starting. Good to see him out there. And CCL ball, summertime. Pitch outside, so 3-0 now to Sharpio. Again, team leader for Santa Rosa, 421 on the season. And he's going to get his second walk in a row. Now batting number 18, second baseman Joe Brown. Lace Smith, thanks for going live, watching from Hawaii. Wow, that's nice. This is a lot like Hawaii, at least with the clouds. Everything else kind of different. Okay. Oh, and that one totally went off the foot. Caught Morris as he went looking the wrong direction. It's all right. Sharpio made his way down to second. Morris says, let's recharge. Lee Smith, my son is Heckley. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hilo. Now, hopefully I'm saying it correct. If I, again, my apologies if I totally thrashed the name. Is it Heckley or Hakili? It's got to be one of those. Keely, thank you. All right. Looks like that made a little contact there. So Joe Brown going to take his base. Now batting number 16, Jake McCoy. Nice movement and a big swing from McCoy for strike one. Swing on that. That one's going to be popped straight up and back. 0-2 the count to McCoy. So with two runners on, here's the 2-2 pitch from Peterson. Big swing and a miss, and he will have a seat. Second strikeout in a row for McCoy. Now batting number 21, left fielder Bryce Cannon. The count. First pitch going to be a strike to Cannon. Left fielder, 287 on the season. A little bit lower. He has not made it to base yet today. Just missed the front corner of the plate. 2-1 to Cannon. Make that 3-1. Two runners on, two outs. Peterson would like to finish things off here. And there is strike two. Full count. 2 outs. Runner's probably getting ready to go. And that is the strike. Peterson will sit with 2 strikeouts in a row that inning. Oh, Lay added on another one. Hakely, not Heckley. Hakely. Okay. Hakely. We'll get that right. And now leading off for your Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Jamiso. And so Chamiso leads things off for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the third as Sierra leads by 2. Chamiso accounted for both of those. He was the second run and had a nice hit to kick that first run in. And the right fielder had this delayed. There was a delay. Both of them were watching, thinking, who's going to go for it? And finally, the right fielder, Quinn Medin, steps in to make the out. Now batting number 16, designated hitter, Josh Hardiman. So there's strike 1 to Hardiman. Pitched a little bit low, and so as it gets away, one and one the count. Pitch outside, 2-1. Well, the sky is beautiful. It's like beautiful blue sky and some nice thick clouds. And that ball goes foul down to third baseline. Except instead of the Hawaiian palm trees in the outfield, now we have some pine trees out there in the outfield, blocking some of the cars in the parking lot that hang out just on the other side of that outfield fence. There is a nice breeze, and it's a fresh one. We did have a little rain last night here in Rockland. And there is the strike, and so Hardiman will have a seat. Now batting number 14, third baseman, Jack Wise. Wise swings on that first pitch, goes right to the third baseman, and he makes the throw. And off the one hop, it is there in time for the out. We're going to go to the fourth. Wolverines still lead 2-0. Leading off for the Bear Cubs, number 14, right fielder Quinn Medin. So Kai Peterson, the starter for Sierra College on the hill, as Quinn Medin, the right fielder, leads things off here in the fourth. He'll be followed by Keenan Morris and then Ty Blakely. Swings, that one's going to go foul right on back. Kind of behind the Sierra dugout there. 0-2 the count. And that pitch going to be high, 1-2. Big swing and a miss. Third strikeout in a row for Peterson. Now batting number 9, third baseman Keenan Morris. Yeah, 2 good strikeouts there at the end of the third. He starts off the fourth with one. Peterson settling into a nice groove. TJ says 6 strikeouts so far. Yes, indeed. Started out the game with 1. Added 2 more to finish off the first inning. So up to 6 strikeouts for Peterson. Kai Peterson out of Oakmont High School in neighboring Roseville. And the hit into right field, just over the glove of Dylan Wells. So he will be on with the base hit. Now batting number 4, catcher Ty Blakely. So base hit for Keenan Morris. And that first pitch earns the swing. He takes the golf shot just right off the tip of the glove of Jack Wise, the third baseman for Sierra. And so he will be on. So that's going to be 2 in a row. Now batting number 1, center fielder Alex Leopard. So with 2 on and 1 out, first pitch to Leopard is a strike. Ooh, and he ducks as that one goes over the head. Quick throw down to third, but the runner is safe. I mean, that ball just rebounded so quick off the backstop there. Came right back to Morris, and he gunned it down there. And the umpires having a little discussion with the Santa Rosa dugout. Guys, you need to back it up. Pitch well outside, 1-1. Or 2-1, excuse me. Did he go? Yes, indeed. The 2-2 to Leopard. And that is going to be a strikeout. He just started walking. He knew. Now batting number 3, shortstop Aiden Lombardi. Yeah, sometimes you just know, okay, I should have did it. So 2 outs to the shortstop Lombardi. And the first pitch going to be inside, ball 1. No, it was a hit by pitch. So he will take off down to first. And it went up and also went off the back of the umpire. So when it hit the umpire, no one's coming in. And it looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound for the Sierra pitching coach. They're looking at it, and you got bases loaded, and Connor Sharpio is the one coming up to the plate, batting leader for the Bearcats. Now batting for the Bearcats, number 34, Connor Sharpio. And we'll see how Peterson deals with that. First pitch, strike. Peterson been dealing the strikes, got his share of strikeouts, but unfortunately a couple balls just got away. And Sharpio fouls that one up. So now he is in the 0-2 position. And Peterson looking for one more strike. Come fast and inside for ball 1. 1-2 the count with bases loaded. got the strike, and so he is going to go ahead and sit down, and that will end the top of the fourth. We're going to go to the bottom. Wolverines still lead 2-0. All right, we are back, getting ready to get things going here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And leading off for your Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. And it looks like we are going to have a change, defensive change for the Bear Cubs as coach pointing to the outfield. I'm going to have to use the binoculars, though, because I have no idea what's going on. Little base hit down to first base, and the first baseman out at first. Now batting number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. And so here comes Casillas to the plate with one out. He goes on the first pitch for the strike. Looks like we got a number 10 in left field, Michael O'Daniel. Michael O'Daniel now in left field, replacing Bryce Cannon. Michael O'Daniel. Swing, and that one's hit to shortstop. Little one-hop throw, but that is not going to be in time. Casillas beats out the run. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 24, Andre Chacon. Chacon holds up on that one. Quite clear. The catcher just checking up on it anyways. 2-2 the count. Phoenix Casillas, the base runner at first. Wolverines 1 out. Casillas goes early, but that one's going to be fouled off to the right side. So Phoenix will return. Chacon, the right fielder from Greeley, Colorado. The Wolverine veteran, and he little grounder over to third base, makes the throw in time to second, but not to first. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 26, Bradley Morris. So Morris now at the plate. Wolverines have 2 outs, and the first pitch outside. Low and outside, 1-0. Turns on that, and that is going into left field, but it will be foul. It's actually a little bit further left than I was even seeing at first. Drops into the visitor bullpen. Swing and a miss, and the runner goes. He is out. I think he was there in time, but he was kind of like sliding over and hit him with the leg. So we're going to go to the 5th. Wolverines continue to lead 2-0. And here at the top of the 5th, this is where I do my ceremonial shift. And that's when TJ, announcer / play-by-play, you name it, he comes over. So TJ is going to come and join us for a couple of innings, and he'll take over the play-by-play. And then I will be back. So I'll see you later, folks.
All right, and we are back. This is TJ Collins. You might notice a little voice change there. I'll be taking over a few innings for Mr. Willie. That pitch is going to be way inside. For Joe Brown, that's who's up at the plate. For your Santa Rosa Bear Cubs, the Bear Cubs. And that's way outside again. 2-0 the count. Brown trying to make it out this inning without getting hit. Last inning, he unfortunately got hit there. 3-0 the count so far. Sierra still leading 2-0 in the top of the fifth. And that's going to be the first strike from Kai Peterson. So 3-1 the count. And that's going to go right in between third and short. They hit right over to Phoenix Casillas, giving Joe Brown the base, getting him first on base for the Bear Cubs. First runner on base for the Bear Cubs. For the top of the fifth. And now we have Jake McCoy, designated hitter for the Bear Cubs. He's been struck out twice today, man. That was going to go high in the air, but it's in the infield. Dylan Wells will come up and make the play on it to give us the first out of this inning. They still have a runner on first, Joe Brown. Oh, my God. And now we have a designated hitter, Robert Gabbard.
Number 17, Robert Gabbard.
Got a pinch hitter in here, Robert Gabbard in. And that one's first going to be fouled off. And he's taking the place of Michael Daniel, who just came in, had a little switch. I guess Cannon might be having some injuries. He was replaced in the outfield and in the batting order. Let's hope everything is all right over there. So 1-1 the count so far, and 1 out for the Bear Cubs. And that's going to be a strike from Kai Peterson. And Robert Gabbard, again, he's the pinch hitter coming in. So this would be his first at-bat this game. And a nice pitch from Peterson will get Gabbard down for his first at-bat and give us the second out in the fifth inning so far.
Now batting number 14, right fielder Quinn Midden.
And with that out, we bring in Quinn Midden, number 14, the right fielder. And that's going to go high in the air. Morris thought he was going to make a play, but it went too far foul. So 0-1 the count. Mr. Willie let me know that ball went right behind us. Oh, had a lot of force on that. Hurt the thud. And that was going to be just outside to bring the count 1-1. There's still Joe Brown on first base for the Bear Cubs. And again, that one's way inside. 2-1 the count. Kai Peterson today has given up his fair share of walks, but has also given up a lot, or not given up, but given out a lot of strikeouts, I should say. And that'll be another ball. 3-1 the count. Morris trying to keep up with them. Making sure nothing gets behind him. Doesn't lose track of the ball here. No costly errors from the catching position. But Kai Peterson so far with 7 strikeouts. And 3-2. Looks like Kai's going to try to make it 8 here. Against Midden, the right fielder. But not before he checks back up on Joe. Joe Brown on first base, in case you forgot. Kai Peterson did it. So he's just going to check up on first before getting back to this full count here. And that was going to foul off into the soccer fields. Nice little hit, but it went off into the soccer fields there. Still 3-2, a full count for Quinn. And it looks like Sierra has somebody in the mound, and he will take a pitch to the leg. And that is the third person to be hit by a pitch from Kai Peterson.
Now batting number 9, third baseman Keenan Morris.
And now we have third baseman Keenan Morris. Third baseman Keenan Morris he was walked and has hit a single, so he's been on base both times he's been up so far. He's going to try to keep that streak alive here. 1-0 the count. 2 Bear Cubs on base with Joe Brown on second and Quinn Medin on first. That's going to be a big swing, but didn't really get the full ball there. Fouled, and they'll bring the count to 1-1. Again, Kai Peterson does have 7 strikeouts in this game so far. So he's getting his get back, and that's a big swing, but he will not connect with anything. So 1-2 the count. 9 strikeouts. Sorry, my counting is 9 strikeouts. Yes, he did just. So Kai Peterson really making up for those few mistakes he has made so far in the game. Making up for it with 9 strikeouts so far in the top of the 5th. And he's going to take off. Joe Brown will get to third. And he's going to go home. Oh, but he will stop. Morris really decided to get the ball back quick. They heard all the loud ruckus going on. Did not want him to get a point there. But that will not stop Morris and Median for getting a base. So advancing from second and first to third and second now. With 3-2 to count. And Keenan Morris up, still at bat. And he's been on bat both times. And again, that one will be way outside to give him another walk. 3 for 3 so far at the plate. And now we have Ty Blake, the catcher for the Bear Cubs. He has also been on base his last 2 times with a single and a single. But before he goes, Morris is going to have a quick talk with Peterson, see what's going on. It is a nice day out here in Rockland, though. There's no sun. The shade's there. All right, and they had a quick little talk. But as I was saying, it's a nice day in Rockland. Again, you must come out and get a live game for yourself. It's a great atmosphere. So far, it's been beautiful weather. Oh, and it looks like we may be having a pitching change, possibly. We will be having a pitching change. Let's see who walks out of the bullpen here. And Kai Peterson will sit down, but not before getting 9 strikeouts and not giving up a run in the top 5 innings that he has done. Well, we'll give him 5 2/3 since he has one more out to get this 5th inning. So coming in for Kai Peterson, we now have Jack Eckelboon. He is in for Kai Peterson, making his debut for today. Eckelboon, one of the main pitchers for Sierra. So he's going to come in, try to finish out the game here after Peterson gave up no runs in his 5 innings pitched. 5 2/3, like I said. The score is Sierra's leading 2-0 in the top of the 5th. The Bear Cubs are still batting, but they have 2 outs so far. But if I'm not mistaken, they do have bases loaded. Is it bases loaded or did he didn't score, right? Yeah. They do have bases loaded with Ty Blakely coming up and Eckelboon coming in to pitch for the first time today. So we'll see what happens. This might be a prime time for the Bear Cubs to capitalize, Full bases, new pitcher. Boone just getting these last few warm-up pitches in. We did see him warming up in the bullpen for a little. In about the last 4 or 5 minutes of Peterson's pitching day, he was warming up in the bullpen. So like I said, we have Ty Blakely up, the catcher for the Bear Cubs. And the Bear Cubs have the bases loaded right now, down by 2 in the top of the 5th. 2 outs so far. And a new pitcher with Boone for Sierra. And that first pitch from Boone is going to be outside. 1-0 the count so far. And that one, once again, will be outside. Almost in the opposite batter box. 2-0. And that one will be just a little high. 3-0 the count now. So Ty Blakely, again, he has been on base both times he's been at bat so far. And that's going to be the first strike for Boone there. So now 3-1 the count. So we'll see if Blakely can get on base and bring someone in with him. And that will be hit right to right field. And Andre Chacon will come down and make the grab. Really got Sierra out of a tight spot there. So the Bear Cubs will come away with nothing in the top of the 5th, keeping the score 2-0, the Sierra Wolverines. All right, and we are back in the bottom of the 5th inning. Where Sierra is leading 2-0. Leading the Bear Cubs 2-0. We have Blake Morris, the catcher for Sierra. He's up first, and he's going to swing on that first pitch right to middle, like middle right, and they will not be able to get it. And Morris will get 2, maybe even 3. He's going to run to third. What a run from the catcher. That's something you see from Masayuki Kawashima, but you see it from Bradley Morris, the catcher for Sierra, showing you that catchers have wheels too. Now we have number 4, Dylan Wells up, the second baseman. Bradley Morris really put his all into running there. Got a triple on that hit. And that will be fouled off into the soccer field. That will be hit down the third baseline, but it will go out. Or go foul, sorry. 0-2 the count so far. So 0-2 the count. Sierra already has a runner on third in Bradley Morris. And that would be a strikeout. So Hakili would get another strikeout there.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris.
And now we have Jason Harris. So we are back at the top of the lineup for Sierra. With one out so far coming from, that would be outside. Ball one. So one out so far coming from the strikeout that just happened. Hakili, the pitcher on the mound, still for the Bear Cubs. Hey, Keeley, sorry. Big swing, but he will not connect. So 1-1 the count. And that was almost a greatly timed steal and bunt there. That was almost an amazing one. You don't really see that often, the catcher stealing home after getting a stand-up triple at his at-bat. Really showing you that Bradley Morris is very versatile. He actually almost got there. He almost got that after that bunt. Would have went just a little better for Sierra. And that will be another strikeout, 2 in a row for Hakili. And then that will bring in Zach Chamizo, kind of like the team's Captain America. They're Superman. When we need a big hit, Zach Chamizo is the one we call on. One of his highlights of the season, he had a grand slam to win the game in far right field. It was a crazy game. Not far right, really. Middle right, sorry. Crazy game, but he put an end to it with a grand slam. And that'll be a ball. So you know he has the power. He's also leads the team, or second in stolen bases for the team. So you know he has the speed, and we'll see what he can do here. And that will go right in between third and short. Morris didn't even have to run. Did a nice leisurely jog to get there. Kind of like a Patrick Mahomes jog if you've seen him in the Super Bowl.
For the Wolverines, number 16.
And now we have Josh Hardiman, the designated hitter for the Wolverines. He's up to bat. So Chamizo has now scored a run and been an RBI to a run. That'll be a ball. And that will be a ball. And Chamizo again showing off his ability to steal bases. Going to second. And 2-0 the count so far. There's a little speculation of interference, but there won't be any calls. Hakili has been throwing somewhere in between the 70 and 78 mile range. Shout out to the Bear Cubs down below who have the radar gun and are holding it high enough so I can see. And what a play there. He won't get it. Zach Chamizo is going to go home. And he won't get it at home. He had a nice play there, but the slide was just a little funky. And he will get out, but not before he allows someone to get a run in. And now Sierra leads 3-0 going into the top of the sixth. All right, and we are back. We're at the top of the sixth. And speaking of the top, the Bear Cubs are at the top of their lineup with Alex Leopard, the center fielder. And again, if you are an avid watcher of the live streams, then you'll know that we sometimes have a tendency to point out the cooler names that baseball players have. And let me say, the Bear Cubs are full of them. And that'll be a ball to Alex Leopard. That's just one of the cool names here. We have an Aiden Lombardi, not to be confused with Vince Lombardi, but Lombardi is just a nice name in general. Jake McCoy, I don't know. Oh, and what a hit! He will absolutely rip that to right, and it will go to the fence. Andre Chacon will do whatever he can to get back. Oh, Alex Leopard had a little slip there, but he will not stop and get second. Get a nice double there. He hadn't been on base yet, but he had now been on base with a nice double hit there. Real solid hit. And now we have Aiden Lombardi, number 3. The shortstop for the Bear Cubs. Keenan Morris, that's an amazing name. It just sounds very nice. Rolls off the tongue. Oh, and that's going to be way outside. And like a leopard, he leaps. He will get that third base. Morris has been doing a good job so far, keeping all the balls in front of him. That one just slipped by. No out so far for the Bear Cubs. And that will be fouled off almost into the Sierra bullpen there. If it would have made it into the gate. 1-1 the count for Aiden Lombardi. And that one's going to be a ball. 2-1 the count. Oh, and right back at the pitcher. Barely missed him there. Kind of luckily it did. It looked like it was coming out very fast. So Alex Leopard will get in with the RBI from Aiden Lombardi. And that might be the coolest sentence I've ever said, just the names there. But the Bear Cubs will get on the board now, cutting the lead down to only 2, making the score of 3-1. With a Bear Cub on base. And Connor Charpio up. Charpio. Oh, and he's going to rip it right to left field. Phoenix Casillas will not be able to get it in time. Just catch it on the hop there. And that will advance. That will advance Lombardi to second. And get him on first.
Now batting number 18, Joe Brown.
And now we have Joe Brown up. Again, another nice name. I like it. Joe Brown seems like a very trustworthy man. And Lombardi thinking about taking off there for a second. Thought about it and rethought about it and went back to the base. Sachimizo tried to hit a little trickery there. And that's going to be a strike from Eckelboom. And the coach is going to call time. Have a little talk with his batter. And just going over the play here. See where he wants to hit it, how he wants to hit it. Maybe even seeing where he wants to eat. You never know what's going on in these conversations. Keely Rubello. That might be my favorite. Oh, and that's going to be a bunt and a very nice place bunt. And Morris was not able to get the ball in time and get it to first, so everyone will make it to base. An amazing bunt there will advance all runners and get Joe Brown on first. So now we have bases loaded while Jake McCoy, the designated hitter for the Bear Cubs, he comes up. And that was going to be outside from Eckelboom. So bases loaded with Jake McCoy up and an opportunity to overtake the Wolverines here. And that was going to be fouled off once again into the Sierra dugout. The score is 3-1 Sierra lead, and with an amazing hit here, you never know what the score could be afterwards. And that's going to be hit right into right field towards Andre Chacon. He'll take a couple steps back and make the catch. We'll see where he gets the ball. And they won't get either.
Now batting, number 17, Robert Gabbard.
There we go. Sorry, there had a little malfunction. Had a little malfunction with the scoreboard here. Hey, Keely Rubello is your favorite too. It just sounds so cool, you know. That's going to be a ball for Ruben. Oops, sorry. Robert Gabbard. Sorry, I had a lot going on. And what a run from first. Way to get there. That's going to be Joe Brown with a nice steal. He's going to get to second to put two Bear Cubs in scoring positions. And once again, that's going to be outside. Two on the count. Big swing, but he won't connect. That'll make the count 2-2. Still only one out for the Bear Cubs. And they have now pushed the lead down to only one run. And they now have two runners in scoring positions. With Robert Gabbard up, and that'll be another ball to give it a full count. And Robert was a pinch hitter. He just came in last inning with his first at bat. So we'll see what he does with his second opportunity. And big swing. I guess they're going to count that a foul tip. Guess he got a piece of the baseball there. And that's going to be hit high into center. And what a catch. We'll see if we can get to there. Zach Chamizo. Oh, and some nice relay throws, but that will not get it in time. And the Bear Cubs will tie the game up at 3-3. An absolute crazy inning they've had so far. 3 runs scored in just this inning.
Now batting, Quentin Meta.
And now we have Quentin Meta up, the right fielder. That was Jason Harris on the catch. That'll be a strike. Jason Harris on the catch for Sierra in center field. He tried to relay it to Zach Chamizo to get it back in time to Jack Wise. Sorry there, folks. I've been having a little cough in me. And again, Zach Chamizo. And he will not get it. And with that error, the Bear Cubs will overtake Sierra 4-3 now in the top of the sixth. Well, they have scored 4 runs in this run alone, or in this inning alone.
Now batting number
And they'll also
4,
get a
Ty
go-ahead.
Blakely.
All right, so we have a runner on second. That is Quinn Medine.
Number 9, Keenan Morris.
And now we have Keenan Morris up. And that's going to be outside once again. Sierra was once leading this 3-0, and now it is 4-3 in just one inning. The Bear Cubs found some fire in their bats. And that'll be a big swing, but he won't get anything. Make the count 1-1. Catcher Ty Blakely, he's on deck if Keenan Morris does not get out here. Another big swing, but he will not connect. 1-2 the count now. 2 outs for the Bear Cubs. They have tacked on 4 runs this inning. And we'll see if that will continue here with Keenan Morris. And that he will hit it right in. And Zach Chorizo will spread out, but will not get it in time. And the play will not be made. That will give the Bear Cubs another run, making the score 5-3 now. Bear Cubs leading by 2. And now we have Ty Blakely up. But not before we make a pitching change. Eckelboom came in the 5th inning. But this Bear Cubs team came back biting. Decided to get some fire in their bat. And have really been changing the way they've been hitting. A lot of these people who were hitting have not been getting on base. And now you see them getting on base, hitting doubles, triples. I don't know what their coach said to them. Or maybe they had some of MJ's secret water, but hey, they're now playing like a whole new team. I like Robert Gabbert too. That's a nice name. The score is now 5-3. 5-3. The Bear Cubs lead by 2. That's a nice name. I mess with it. Robert Gabbert. I like Robert Gabbert better than Blaine Gabbert, I would say. No hate towards him as an NFL player. Just, I like Robert better than Blaine, I would guess. No hate towards Robert Gabbert or Dave Gabbert or David Blaine, you know. So that's Tyler Olson on the mound for the Wolverines, getting his warm-up pitches in. The third pitcher to come in for Sierra. And Tyler Blakely will come back up. And get his at-bat started. Still 2 outs. And 1 Bear Cub on base. Now it is just 1 Bear Cub on first. And that's Keenan Morris, who will be checked up on at first. And that will be in the dirt there. 1-0 count for Ty Blakely. And Tyler Olson's first pitch is here. First one was a ball. We'll see what the second one is. And that was a strike. And they almost got Keenan Morris out at second. The throw was there, just was not able to stay in the hand of Dylan Wells. So now there are 2 outs. 1-1's the count. And still Tyler Blakely up at the home plate. And that's way outside. And again, Keenan Morris will get another base here. He has taken himself from first all the way to third now. So now we have a runner on third, 2 outs, 2 balls, and 1 strike with Tyler Blakely up to hit. And again, that's way inside. 3-1 the count now. Ooh, and he will be walked. Tyler Olson's first batter will get a free base. Free base, and we will be back at the top of the lineup with Alex Leopard. Again, an amazing name here. If I had to give the name top 3, I'd have to go with Keeley, Alex Leopard, and Aiden Lombardi. Those 2 are just amazing names. That first pitch is going to be a ball in the dirt. So those are definitely the top 3 names on this team, if you ask me. 2 Bear Cubs on base. And that one's going to get away from him just a little bit there. Bradley Morris really trying to make sure he can keep up with the ball. These Bear Cubs have been really slippery when the catcher loses the ball, stealing bases everywhere, left and right. And that one will be inside. 3-0 the count. Ooh, and that one was inside. He almost got hit by a pitch there. So either way, he would have got a free base. And now we have bases loaded once again for the Bear Cubs. This is the second time they've been in this position. 2 outs, bases loaded, and Aiden Lombardi up to bat. And that one's going to be a ball once again. 1-0 the count. Tyler Olson still trying to get that arm a little warmed up, I see. And that's going to be hit. Foul. Even the count up at 1. And that'll be a strike. 1-2 the count now. And we'll see if Tyler Olson can get the Wolverines out of this inning before any more damage is done. And that'll be a ball way inside. Even count at 2. Again, that one will be a ball. Full count now. Still 2 outs, but bases are loaded for the Bear Cubs. So we'll see what Aiden Lombardi does here against Tyler Olson with the full count. And he will hit it right to Phoenix to see us in the left field. And the Bearcats will get 2 runners in to now make the lead 7-3. 7-3, and all 7 runs being scored this inning.
Now batting number 34, Connor Sheffield.
Bear Cubs showing you that they're not just Cubs, they're full-grown bears. Oh, and another strong hit ripped down the third baseline. And that'll be another run for the Bear Cubs, maybe even two. 2 runs for the Bear Cubs. And now the lead is 9-3. Again, Sierra came into this inning leading 3-0. And the score is now 9-3.
Now batting, number 18, Joe Brown.
Joe Brown up once again for the Bear Cubs. That was Connor Chapoit. Sharpie. Connor Sharpie with the double there and 2 RBIs. He had and he tried to slide back. It looked like his arm got stuck in the dirt there. And that will give Sierra the 3rd out, so they will get out of this inning, but not before the Bear Cubs drop 9 runs in 1 inning to take the lead back. All right, and as the Bear Cubs get ready to take the field, Mr. Willie is getting ready to take back the mic and give you the rest of the game. I'm his relief announcer. He is taking back the reins. So I will see you Saturday.
Leading off for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the bottom of the 6th inning, where Wolverines trying to get something back together after the top of the 6th for the Bear Cubs. 13 batters deep as they put up 9 on the scoreboard. Comments, yes, 9-3 is the score as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Wise hits a grounder over to the shortstop, makes the throw in time to first, and so Jack Wise is out. Now batting for Sierra College, first baseman Andrew Paulini. So strike 1 to Paulini from Hekili Robello. I almost got it. Sorry about that. Yes, indeed. Still the starter on the mound for Santa Rosa. And that one gets through both third baseman and off short. So Paulini with the base hit. Now batting for the Wolverines, Phoenix Casillas. First pitch to Casillas, down into the dirt, up and off the shoe. And so that's going to give free rein to Paulini. Taking extra base. The right fielder, Andre Chacon, he is on deck for Sierra. Two and one the count with one out to Phoenix Casillas. Now one down the first baseline, but it is foul as it bounces off the top of the fence, separating the baseball from the soccer field. And so Andrew Paulini will return to second base. And the count is 2-2 with one out. Quick throwback from Rebello. But Paulini is there in time. Swing that one will go foul. 2-2. Yeah. Swing and a miss, and he will go ahead and have a seat. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 24, Andre Chacon. So Andre Chacon comes to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice last time. The ball gets away from the catcher, Blakely. And so once again, Paulini is going to take himself an extra base. Now at third. So 1-0 with two outs to Chacon. Wolverines would like to start adding some runs, trying to get back some of those that they lost at the top of this one. And that pitch misses low, ball 2. And there's strike one to Chacon. And the 2-1 pitch from Rebello. Going to be outside. 3-1. And Chacon will take his base. Now batting for Sierra College, number 26, catcher Bradley Morris. It's all right.
I looked down like Morris, Harris. Like the wrong one.
27, 26. And tag made as Chacon just caught right there off of first. And so that will end the 6th inning. Santa Rosa leads this one 9-3. Oops. Now on the mound for the Wolverines, number 25, Dylan Ranello. All right, so leading off the 7th, and we got Joe Brown. Swings on the first pitch. Now it's going deep into left field. Phoenix Casillas goes all the way back just about to the track there and makes the grab for the first out. Now batting number 16, designated hitter Jake McCoy. First pitch to McCoy, hit straight up, off to the right side, and first baseman Andrew Paulini goes over, but sadly the fence got in the way between him and the ball, so he was unable to grab that foul ball. Try that one again. 0-1 the count to McCoy. Pitch from Manella way outside. 9-3, Santa Rosa leading here in the top of the 7th inning. And swing and a miss on that pitch. 1-2. Hit to the shortstop, Chamiso makes the throw in time to first for the second out. Now batting number 17, left fielder Robert Gabbard. As we saw Dylan Wells with the big shift, playing on the left side of, and he'll continue on with that shift on this batter. And that one, let's just say, gets away. Even Ranello was laughing at that, going, I don't know, man. Just, what are you going to do? So we'll call it ball one. And there is strike one from Gabbert. Left fielder. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. 1-2 on the left fielder, Gabbert. 167 batter on the season coming into today's game. He had taken over for Bryce Cannon earlier. And strike three. He'll go down with the K, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Dylan Ranello. All right, baseball fans, here we are in the middle of the seventh, so you know what that means. It's time to stand up, stretch it out, and sing along. Ball game, take me up to the crown. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I gotta put this on there.
It doesn't even hit the same. You don't have peanuts or cracker
I got cashews. Because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes sure out at the old ball game. 9. 1 going into no, one's going into the right. We got 6 in center field. 14 is at left. Are you ready? The 26? Oh, not quite yet. It's not ready.
Oh, I was ready for him.
Wait, what?
No,
I don't know what's taking so long. Now on the mound for Santa Rosa, number 23, Eli Yamanaka. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 26, catcher Bradley Morris. So Wolverines trying to get something started here in the bottom of the seventh now. Unable to put up anything in response there in the sixth. And there is strike one to Morris. It's 1-2 the count to Morris. Dylan Wells is on deck for the Wolverines. And Morris pops that one up to the right. Looks like it's going to go foul into the soccer field, and indeed it does. Count remains 1-2. That one fouls back hard to the right, headed for the softball field. Ball 2 evens up the count, 2-2. Yamanaka, 6'3", 195, also out of Hilo, Hawaii. Santa Rosa doing the good recruiting from Hawaii. And that one will be fouled back as well. Pitch, and that's going to be the strike that will take Morris down. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. So first pitch to Wells, just outside, ball 1. And second one inside and gets away, 2-0. Three balls in a row after the strikeout. Dylan Wells, Del Campo High School graduate, veteran of the Wolverines, and he'll take one in the back. That walk comes with a price. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. So quick conversation out there on the mound, just telling him relax, you got this. And the center fielder comes to the plate. First pitch just misses outside for the ball. Second pitch further outside as Blakely scrambles for it. Says, I got it. And so Harris, the Colfax High grad, comes back to the plate and ready to pitch inside, kind of across the belt line there. Doesn't gain any contact with the close, but 3-0 the count regardless. And that's going to be low, so the second unearned base. And it looks like we are going to have someone new coming out of the bullpen for Santa Rosa. Yeah, I'll go. Now on the mound for Santa Rosa, number 16, Jake McCoy. So McCoy, who we have seen as the designated hitter in today's ball game, comes to the mound. Yamanaka not getting things in those first couple of batters, and so an immediate change is made. (6'1", 220 out of Roner Park, although went Casa Grande High School in Petaluma, according to the roster. You ready? No, not yet. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. All right, so Zach Chamiso being called upon, and another clutch situation. 2 runners on, 1 out. Wolverines desperately needing to get some runs on the board if they're going to stay in this one. Trailing by 6. We're here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and he fouls that one off. Walks it off, says, okay, I got this. 0-2 the count. Chamiso wanting to get a hit. Ball on the outside, so he'll wait that one out. 1-2. Josh Hardiman, the designated hitter, on deck for Sierra. Swings, and that one's going to pop up to his counterpart at short, and he will have the catch for the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, Josh Hardiman. So Hardiman up with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, and the pitch going to be high for the ball. Likely wanted to go to second. Right back to the pitcher, and Hardman is out. We're going to go to the 8th. Santa Rosa leading 9-3. Now batting number 14, Quinn Medin. And so Quinn Medin, who switched over and is now the left fielder. First pitch from Dylan Brunello on the outside. And Andre Chacon catches that one on the run for the first out. Now batting number 9, Keenan Morris. And so Ranello, who started his day in the last inning, came in to kind of settle things down, and he did. 3 batters, 3 outs. And there's a strike to the third baseman, Morris. And he will get another walk, his third walk of the afternoon. Now batting number 4, Ty Blakely. Pitch outside to Blakely. 1-1. Hit into center field, and Harris just runs up on it, makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Now batting number 1, right fielder, Alex Leopard. And Ranello checking up on first. Hit down the first base line. That one's going to be foul. Base coach says, I got this. But the runner has to return. Hard, deep hit in the right field, and Andre Chacon backs up, makes the grab for the third and final out. We're going to go to the bottom. And Santa Rosa still leads 9-3. And Jake McCoy, DH, turned pitcher, still out there on the mound for the Bearcats. Leading off for your Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise.
Yeah, my side girl got a 5S and a spring crack. Yeah.
And swings on that, and that one will foul off to the right. Wise next one also fouls off to the right, although this one's going to drop, looks like in the Sierra bullpen. So we'll try it again. 0-2 the count to Jack Wise. Once again, bottom of the 8th inning. Santa Rosa leading 9-3. After a huge 6th inning for them. All 9 of their runs came in that inning. 13 batters. And Jack Wise sends that one towards center right. And it looks like the right fielder able to make the grab. It's Alex Leopard, who had moved over from center. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. And the first pitch to Paulini misses outside. And there's strike one. Paulini, the first baseman from Oakmont High School. Another veteran on this Wolverine team. And that pitch also misses outside. Well, grounder gets past the third baseman, and so Paulini's going to reach. Now batting for your Wolverines, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. So nice base hit for Andrew Paulini. Takes off for second, and the throw from Blakely immediately there. Umpire says he is out. What do you think?
It was close. I don't think he was near the bag. The second baseman or first one player with the ball.
After watching last night's Kings and Warriors game, I've given up. I want to see the replay. I don't know what my eyes are to believe anymore. That one fouled back, and Phoenix Casillas goes down with the strikeout. Come back, top of the 9th. Santa Rosa leading 9-3.
Oh, I should be playing Sam's music. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Now on the mound for the Wolverines, number 29, Sam Granis. Yeah, you got to remember, you got to hit stop on the other one first. You can't switch back and forth.
Game has to be over.
Oh, thank you very much. Sorry about that. I did have it on mute. Well, that's Jake McCoy now at bat for Santa Rosa, and he's going to hit that one up off to the right, and looks like it's going to go into the soccer field. First batter of the inning was Aiden Lombardi, who had hit a high one off to the right side. Dylan Wells came over from second base and made that catch. And then Connor Sharpio just hit a line drive down to third, right to Jack Wise, who was able to make the throw in time to first. That was for the second out. Joe Brown just got the base hit. He's the base runner at first. And we are here now with the pitcher, Jake McCoy, designated hitter turned pitcher. And there's a ball. So we're caught up. Sam Granis on the mound for the Wolverines. Throws over to first. Just checking up on the runner. Shadow is getting a little bit longer, as you could see there at home plate. So the sun is making its way, although 5 o'clock. We still have plenty of time. Pitch down in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2. And now it's going to go high into center left, and it is gone. That's a 2-run home run for the DH pitcher, Jake McCoy. Now batting number 6, Evan Johnson. Huh?
I said, can we just get it out?
Johnson, the center fielder, lays down the bunt, and Granis unable to get to it in time. He will get to first. Now batting number 14, left fielder Quinn Medin. He's obviously got wheels. I mean, when they put him in, he went straight to center field, moving the center fielder over. And so the first pitch to Medin is going to be high. A 2-run home run extends Santa Rosa lead 11-3. And that outside 3-0 the count. Sam Granis just trying to get this one over. 3-0 with 2 outs and a runner at first. And there's strike one. 3-1. Ball in the dirt, gets away, and so will be the walk. He will take first. Now batting number 9, third baseman Keenan Morris. So Johnson, the lead runner at second now, with Medin behind him. That pitch inside for ball 2. Grant is struggling to try and find the strike zone here. Big swing and a miss for the strike. The catcher, Blakely, on deck. No, it's another one inside. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hits that one into right field. It's going to be right down the baseline. Foul. Everybody will go back. was in a nice spot. Just a little too far foul. Morris was going to get another 1, possibly 2 runs out of that. Whoa. And that ball just getting away from Grannis, unable to control it. Going behind him. So it'll be bases loaded now. Now batting number 4, Ty Blakely. And so Blakely, the number 9 batter on the Bear Cubs in the order today, comes to the plate with bases loaded, 2 outs. And that pitch inside for ball 1. And so that one will be popped up, and Dylan Wells slides over, makes the grab from second base. That will end the top of the 9th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th now, where the Wolverines trail by 8. So a couple of defensive changes for the Bear Cubs as Alex Leopard, the one-time center fielder, who had moved to right, is now on the mound to try and finish this one off for Santa Rosa. Jake McCoy, the DH/pitcher, is now the right fielder. Hopefully you made all those changes on your score sheet at home. Or not. Either way, that's your choice. That's what's going on here. Andre Chacon, the right fielder, will be leading things off in the bottom of the 9th for Sierra, followed by Bradley Morris, then Dylan Wells. 7, 8, and 9 in the batting order. But, hey, we may have a couple pinch hitters too. Yeah, Sierra in their last opportunity to try and make this a game. Now batting for the Wolverines, right fielder Andre Chacon. So Chacon comes to the plate, strike 1. And there is strike 2 from Leopard.
mine Saturday's games at 1:30 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening at home, wherever you are, in your car, in Santa Rosa, even in Hawaii, wherever you are, Saturday's ball game here in Rockland will be a 1:30 p.m. start. I believe previously it may have been 1. Yeah, so 1:30 now. So with some of the shifts in the parking layout, it'll be 1:30 now. And that one fouled back from Chacon. 2-2 remains the count. Full count now to Chacon.
And then John Adams first thing in the morning. And then I'll be here.
Oh, and that may have taken out the shin. So he will have the walk. 26. Now batting for your Wolverines, catcher Bradley Morris. And so Bradley Morris steps to the plate. Runner on. Trying to get something going.
Parking's going to be better after 1 o'clock. That's right back to that K-Lot.
And ball gets away. And so Chacon going to take his extra base, headed to second. Yes, indeed. If you were planning to come to the game on Saturday, there are some changes here. So please don't try and come into the staff lot. Some people I know used to like to park in there on the weekends, but with the new building construction, all that is closed off. So you'll have to park in the K lot, also known as the one closest to the football field. You'll see the big solar panels up there, and you'll be parking out there on Saturday, walking through the football field into the baseball area. 3-0 the count to Morris. And there is strike 1 from Leopard. And we will have a pinch hitter. And he will take the walk. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines, number 20, Joe Plessé. And so Joe Plessé, catcher / pitcher, comes to the plate. Also done some DH work. And there is strike 1. 2 runners on and no outs. This would be a good time for Plessé to hit something grand. Let's see. Nope. That one's going straight up, and first baseman coming over, unable to get there as it bounces right in front of the Wolverine dugout. So the pitcher and the first baseman have to kind of run back. Plessé just waiting there at the plate. Just put one right here, please. I'll let the bat do the rest. Leopard steps back, resets. Here in the bottom of the 9th. And he gets one through right past the shortstop. Runner's going to hold, and we're going to have bases loaded here in Rockland. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. Down in the dirt, 2-0 to Jason Harris. Zach Chamiso on deck for the Wolverines. Bases loaded, nobody out. And he's going to hit a little grounder to the second baseman, makes the throw over to second in time, but Harris will be safe at first. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Seems like it's quiet. No. He's out at second, fielder's choice. So here is Chamiso, Lincoln High Zebra grad at the plate. And strike one. Runners at the corners.
Are you looking at the volume?
Yeah,
Going from the home volume?
yeah, it should be it. I think there was only one that it should have been down. That was Plessé. I did change it. I'm not sure. Now that I think about it, I remember changing it. Plessé is in that. So 1-2 to Zach Chamiso. With one out here in the bottom of the ninth. Swings, fouls that one back to the net. Count remains 1-2. It's going to be low. He evens up the count, 2-2. And next pitch going to be well outside. Full count to Zach Chamiso. And baseball fans, the team's going to be on the road Thursday down in Santa Rosa for game 2 of this 3-game series. And Chamiso fouls that off to the left, headed for the football field. Was that ball? And Zach kind of twisted up there. Stretch this thing out. And another one down in the dirt. So he's going to get the walk. And, well, bases loaded. And it looks like we're going to have another pitching change for Santa Rosa. Well, they're ahead by 7, but they're not taking any risks, making immediate changes. Looks like number 2 in Avalos going out into the field. Now on the mound for the Bear Cubs, number 34, Connor Sharpio. So Sharpio, who was at first base, is now pitching. Everybody's getting multiple duties today, using the entire roster here. And Ian Avalos appears to be replacing him at first. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, Josh Hardiman. Okay, so Josh Hardiman, DH out of Alpha Charter, comes to the plate. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Wolverines trail by 7. And swings through for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Makes contact with that. It's going to get to the second baseman, who makes the throw in time to first. Throw goes back to the catcher, and Jason Harris gets caught up in the pickle, and that is going to be the ball game. And that is the ball game by a final score of 11-5. Santa Rosa defeats the Wolverines in game 1 of the series. Series will continue on Thursday as we travel back to Santa Rosa. And the final game in the series will take place right here on Saturday. Note the new time is at 1:30. The new time for Saturday's game will be right here at 1:30 p.m. in Rockland as they conclude the series between the Wolverines and Santa Rosa. We thank all of the fans for coming out today and supporting your Sierra College Wolverines and those that may have made the trip from Santa Rosa. We appreciate your trip down in support of your team. Final score 11-5, and Bear Cubs take this first game. We thank you, and we'll see you on Saturday.